Hey guys, this is Kevin from JazTime.com, and today we'll be reviewing the Rolex Yacht-Master 40. The reference number for this watch is 116622. We'll be going over the price, dial, bezel, case, crown, bracelet, class, and then we'll talk about the movement towards the end of the video. Okay, so as of March 2017, this Rolex Yacht-Master retail, you can get this at a Rolex retailer for $11,550. At JazTime.com, you can get this watch for as low as $8,900. Okay, so let's go ahead and review the dial now. So for the dial configurations, of course, we have the Dark Rhodium in my hand with the second hand and the Yacht-Master in a light blue. Adds a very nice contrast. The other configurations it comes in is a blue with red hand and red text, and we also have the Platinum as well. Luckily today I actually have the blue Yacht-Master, so I just want to show you a quick side-by-side comparison of this. As you can see, the light blue with the light blue hand, light blue text, red hand, red text on blue. Very nice. Okay. And that's really about it for the differences in those two watches. It's just the colors, that color scheme of the hand, the text, and of obviously the dial. Okay. Besides that, moving on, we have the date at the 3 o'clock position with a Cyclops lens on top of the sapphire crystal for easier viewing and magnification of that date. We have the Rolex's maxi dial, which is a circular, and index markers at the 6, 9, and 12 o'clock positions, which are 30% larger than the standard Rolex hour markers. They're also luminous as well. So the hour markers are luminous, the hands are luminous for up to 8 hours. They are also fashioned in 18 karat white gold to prevent any tarnishing. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the bezel now. So for the bezel, it is made out of a high-grade 950 platinum, which is set on a bidirectional rotatable 60-minute graduated with raised numerals. So this kind of brushed looking area is a platinum, and the numerals are raised on top of that, which are high polished and have a nice shine to them. It is like a standard Rolex bezel, 60-minute graduated bezel. It tracks the elapsed time. It is bi-directional, as I mentioned. It can be turned left or right. And for its use, let's specifically say for a Yacht-Master, you can track how fast it takes for a yacht to make a lap. So let's go ahead and move that 12 o'clock position, that little triangle here, aligned with that minute hand, and then you can track after the minute hand moves how long or how fast that yacht has taken its lap. So let's just say the minute hand was up here. You would see that it's taken 10 minutes or 10 minutes for that. You can also use this for everyday activities as well, such as tracking how fast you can run a lap or seeing how long it takes for an office meeting to end. Besides that, let's go ahead and move on to the case now. The case is a 40mm case. From my index finger to my thumb here, that's 40mm in diameter. The case is made out of 904L steel, which is a Rolex in-house made steel, which has a little more shine to it. As you can see, as I move to show you the side profile, which isn't a very large watch. So the case size is 40mm in diameter, which is my index finger to my thumb here. That's 40mm in diameter. As we move on, I want to show you just the side profile of the watch. As you can see, not very high of a profile. Will fit under suit cuffs, dress cuffs very nicely, very easily. I do want to mention the high polish on the side of the case, patterning very nicely with the bracelet. As you can see, the high profile along the sides. And on the opposite side, we have the crown with the Rolex logo on the crown, of course. And the high polish on the sides high polish on this side as well. Let's go ahead and move on to the crown now. Crown features very basic features. It is a screw down triple waterproofness system. It unscrews counterclockwise, as you can see here. Bam. So in this position, this is the hand winding position in which you can wind the watch. A small tug will set it to the date setting position. As you can see there, very simple. Instantaneous changing of the date. And a final tug will put it in the hand setting position, in which you can set the hands bidirectionally. One thing I want to mention about the final tug of the crown in the final position is that the second hand, or the hack movement, has stopped. So that allows for precise time setting to like an atomic clock online or your iPhone time. You can get it down to the exact seconds. Okay, and pressing it back in will start that second hand or the hack movement again. And always make sure you screw the crown nice and tight against the case, as this keeps this watch water resistant up to 100 meters or 330 feet. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the bracelet now. So the bracelet has a very beautiful brush polish steel on the outer portion of the three-piece links on this Oyster bracelet. The center portion of the links is all of a high polish, which adds a very nice contrast and really pops that, you know, brings more pop to that high polish. Okay, and that pattern travels all the way down, even to the clasp. The clasp, as you can see, has that high polish down the center. The clasp itself is a safety folding Oyster lock. As you can see, that was the safety portion, which latches on top of the Oyster, which is this. Pops open very nicely, nice and secure, very easy. On the clasp blade, we have the Rolex name engraved onto the clasp blade there. And on the back side of the clasp, I just want to show you, there's also the comfort extension link, which is this little link here that extends 5 millimeters outward, as you can see. So that's 5 millimeters outwards, or 5 millimeters inwards, as shown here. And that's for like such during like summer days where it's much hotter and your wrist starts to swell up, or just hotter days in general when your wrist swells up and you want a little more comfort. That gives a little more breathing room for your wrist. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the movement now. So the movement is housed in this very simple Oyster case back. It is a perpetual mechanical self-winding movement. It is Rolex's in-house made 3135 caliber 3135 movement. It has a precision of -2 + 2 seconds a day. The functions of it is a center, hour, minute, and seconds hand with instantaneous changing of the date with rapid setting, as I've shown, and the stopping of the seconds hand for precise time setting. The oscillators are paramagnetic blue parachrome hairspring, and the power reserve of this watch is approximately 48 hours. So that means you can put this watch down on a Friday night, pick it up on a Saturday or Sunday evening, and it'll still be keeping time fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and show you this watch on my wrist. Okay, so bam, Oyster, safety, glide along that nice beautiful bracelet, and there it is. There is the watch on my wrist. Okay, and I'll show you the side profile. As you can see, not very high on the wrist. Okay, so if you're interested in purchasing this model or any other model for the lowest possible price, check out our website at JazTime.com. We have the lowest prices guaranteed. We offer free shipping and a 1-year warranty. And if you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe below. We got lots more to show you guys. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys soon.